Welcome back to the new video. For those who don't know how to use Packet Tracer, this video is going to help you to understand the environment and then how you can navigate around it. So when you look at Packet Tracer over here, it's divided into three blocks. We have the top, we have the working area, which is this area, and then we have the lower side. This is where we have all the devices that we've been working with. So first of all, the top side, what do we have? So basically on some of the icons over here, we can even bring the cursor for you to understand what it means. The first icon is just to create a new project. Here is about opening an existing project. If you already have a project which you have created in Packet Tracer, we have how you can save your project. So I'll just try to emphasize on one or two things over here. So basically, when you want to create some blocks, like you are doing your topologies and stuff, and you want to do some demarcation, what you have to do is you can use these figures over here. So this is kind of the ellipse, and then this is the rectangular. So now it's up to you to decide which shape you're going to use. Are you going to for the rectangular, or you go for the ellipse? This is about adding the comment. It happens that you've designed your network and you want to add some comment or add some information. You just use this one. When you bring it over here, you can just type, let's say you want to label a particular network. Let's say network 1. Yeah, so it works like this, and you bring it back. Let's say network 2, and then yeah, so you continue. When you are no longer in need of this one, you can just click on it. You just come here to take the normal shape of your cursor, and then this is just the undo and then the redo. Here is about zooming in. Okay, if you want to zoom in your topology, if you want to zoom out, you just use these two icons. So basically that's what you need. And then you also have some extensions over here that you can use. When you come to options, you go to preference. Okay, so here is about minimizing your CLI. It happens that when you get access to the CLI, the screen is small. So you can just come over here and then you look for fonts. You come here and then you look for CLI. Okay, this is my CLI. So you can just increase the fonts over here on the CLI. Yeah, if it is too small, you can increase this. You can increase it. You can increase it a little bit. If it's too big, you can also decrease it. So basically, that's what you can do with this environment, with the upper side of the Packet Tracer. So let's look at the lower side. What do we have? So at the lower side, we have the various network devices that are being classified into groups. Okay, here we have the network devices like general, and then at the bottom of it we can see we have switches, we have routers, we have apps, we have wireless devices, and then we have security. But when it comes to working with security devices, I wouldn't advise you to use Packet Tracer. I would rather advise some advanced emulators such as EVE-NG or GNS3. We'll get to that because some labs we won't be using Packet Tracer. We have to migrate into something much more bigger and then advanced. Yeah, so when it comes to routers, when you just click on the router icon, we have all the various routers that you can use. I mean, all the series. So it's now up to you to select the type of router you want to use, and then you start using it. When it comes to the switch, it's the same thing. You just click on the switch. It displays the different types of switch which exist in this Packet Tracer, and then yeah, you're good to go. So here, if you look at it closely, okay, let me bring them over here. Then let me bring this one over here. Okay, let's look at this series. This series is what? This is 2960, and then this is 3560. Meaning what? This one is an L2 switch. This is an L3 switch, I will get to, to where we have to understand the difference between the L2 switch and the L3 switch. But for the meantime, I just want you to have a look at, understand the difference between why do we have the 2960 and then why do we have the 3560 over here. Apart from this one, we also have 3650. Okay, so you can see here, this one is 35, this is 36. They are both the L3 switches, which is totally different from this one. All right, so when it comes to up, unfortunately, we are no longer using this one, so it's just a matter of informative purposes, but you're not going to use any device from here. We have the access points. This side is very interesting because we'll be having some simulations of deploying an access point whereby you have end devices which are going to connect and all those things. So you also have to be familiar with these network devices. And then here we find our cables, the various cables that we can use. We have the console cable. This console cable is basically like that's in a real world scenario. This is the console cable we use, to get access to a network device such as a switch or a router. I'll also show you how you can simulate this console cable in Packet Tracer. We also have the copper straight cable, we have the cross cable, and then we have the serial cables over here. Yeah, so we'll be having some one connection whereby you might need the serial cable. This is where we'll take it. You can see this particular serial cable is what serial DCA. The DCA stands for the data communication equipment, and then we have the DTA, which is the data termination equipment. You get it? So the DCE basically it provides a clock. Like those are some advanced concepts. We get to that when we'll be doing labs and stuff. As for now, it's just you to have a feel of this simulator, how it works, how you can actually get your hands on with the simulator and all those things. So if you want to delete anything, you just select it and you come to this one, you click on it. It will ask you if you want to delete, it goes off. But when you delete, the cursor changes. If you want to go back to your normal, you just click on it and then you are good to go. If you want to select or delete selected items, you just select them together and then you come here, you delete, it's gone. You can just even bring it over here, you also delete, you're gone. Yeah, so basically this is what you have to know about this environment. It's not very difficult to just but when you're new, it will be a bit trickish and stuff, but when you get used to it for once or twice, I think you'll be familiar with it. It's just a matter of using the environment and doing a lot of labs with it. All right, thanks. If the video has been helpful, kindly subscribe. Also share the video to whom it can help. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.